Alright, emotes. Emotes. Alright, I gotta disable that. Close ahead. Normally, I don't. Hey, Zero. Emote's looking cute. Thank you. Normally, I don't use multiply layers in my emote comps, but I feel like I kind of have to on this one just because of all the gradients like on the hair and stuff. It'd be really annoying otherwise. Let me look at my actual emotes. Get a general idea of how I do it. Okay. Hmm. I think that's a little too dark. A little too light. Yeah, it works. La 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 la. Oops. Ayo. Dio. I have no idea what language this song is in, but I really like it. Alright, how's it looking? It's looking okay. Thankfully, the shading portion doesn't actually have to be super, like, doesn't have to be super detailed, doesn't have to be super gung-ho. Okay, we're good. For the scales, well, okay. I guess I only need to use multiply and screen on anything that has some sort of gradient. Right? So basically like the hairs and maybe the eyes, like the irises. But only irises on the lizards. Um Outside of that, I don't think I need to. Oops. Yeah, that's just bugging me. I think maybe put a shadow up here. Not necessarily a lot, just like enough. I need to increase the tolerance on that a little. There we go. No, no, no. God, I just want to get this done so we can move on to the next one. Okay. And then let's do the same thing but with a screen. Yeah, I'm really tired today. I don't know why. Actually wanting to sleep earlier, but I just ended up watching an episode of Scrubs. I like watching stuff while I try to sleep. I put Scrubs on, planning to sleep, and then I just kind of didn't, and I kind of just watched the episode instead. What if you get rid of the gradients? It needs to be readable when small. It's even smaller for you guys than it is for me right now. I mean, yeah. Let's see. Based on the screen, like that's roughly what it would be on emote size, I think. Looking at the screen. Maybe a little bit smaller or a little bit bigger. Maybe push the shadows here a little more. To emphasize like the bangs and stuff. Because I don't want to do another layer of shadows. Unnecessary. Okay. Me. Each. Me. Each. Me. Ah. Damn, it's late. It's like midnight. Jeez. I think I kind of want to make the eyes glow, right? I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, a little bit of purple here is probably a good idea. You know, like the bags on the eyes or whatever. Okay. Ordering. Oh, that's easy. I just need to. I only need one layer for this. Pretty sure she's the only one with the ring. Yeah, I need it for that as well. That's fine. I don't feel listen to this. So we shall move on and not listen to it. No, not quite full white. On this one. Okay. Scales. Alright, what's the color I want for these? Needs to be more blue. Does that look good? Yeah, it looks fine. Bounce. Give them a compound. Whoa. I got okie dokied. Thanks, Pomu. Yeah, it's definitely going to be one of the easier ones, just because, let's a look. Pretty good. Actually, a little bit darker, I think. Push it a bit, yeah. It's not much different, but it's different enough. Nah, it needs to be more of a desaturated blue. Eh. Yeah, that's decent, I guess. It's minor, but I think for this one specifically, just because of how the shading works, it's hard to, yeah, it's hard to figure shit out. Pretty sure it's just a solid black. Okay, And then the armor, which, whatever. Yeah, now I need to actually reference my shit for. Alright, so for the eyes, let me look at like my actual emotes. Huh. Huh. How did I miss that? I did on the others. Weird. Damn. Whoops. Alright, so. Off. We'll do the lashes first. Send the hair off. Well, the lashes, since the hair is just white, like white and black, do that. And then it's like a reddish color, which and like that, and then white itself on top of the thing. All right, cool. A lot of that's covered by the hair anyway, so it's not a big of a deal. But it's there. Sclera, just a solid color. Solid color for the sclera. Um, the eyes are actually going to be a bit tricky. Maybe do it without the limbo ring. Oh, it's gonna suck finding a good color for this. We do this. Yeah, but even that's not great. You know what? Drop that a bit. Yeah, we do the top half. Okay. Then we'll multiply again. And just, yeah, we'll multiply again. We'll take the exact same color. To push the darker bit. And then maybe just get rid of it from where the limo ring is, and then maybe make the limo ring itself, like, glow. Maybe. Everybody's gonna know when the beat drops, they be yelling, be home. Drop tops at our shows. Except spot on all I know. And then a screen layer. look decent? I figure the screen. No, don't hear the screen. Just put it over, I think. No. Yeah. And then, I don't know, add glow maybe? Add? No. Yeah, I think just keeping it on normal is fine. It's interesting, with it being black, that, like, darken and multiply and stuff don't actually do anything. Oh, the fucking color, but oh my god. Alright, I'm not vibing. I'm not vibing. That's okay. Sometimes you just don't vibe. You know, maybe oops. Maybe I should do the, line colors while I'm here. Oh, that's in the face. Well, actually, that would be, like, more of a purplish, wouldn't it? Yeah. No, that is way too bright. It needs to be bright enough to see, but not so bright that it... Alright, maybe for that. Okay, yeah. For the bit that's covered in the shadow. Make it darker. Because it fits more. But then for everything else, make it this. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know if I want to just leave the hair solid black or not. It was gonna take me like anywhere between half an hour to 45 minutes per email. That's gonna oof. Actually, this is the easy one. Might take me longer for others. Then again, for some of them, I don't actually have to select the colors like I did for this. I just copy and paste based more functionally. Oh. Yeah, that's the thing. Having the lines just be what is functionally black is fine. That's for the lighter bits. I will have to color the eyes a little. That's fine. Then I hear you are here. Hello. Hello.
Nut.
Nut indeed. I don't like that. This color. Ew, that looks gross too. Well, no. It's not the last one looked gross. Ah! It's just looking worse and worse. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, wrong one. I don't know. I think what the play is, color it in like that. Yeah, that works. Alright then. Cool. And then the last thing is, well, the last thing before actual, the last thing before I get to the overpaints is adding these, is adding the white lines. Oh, actually. There is some finagling I need to do. Good lord. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that color either. Maybe just desaturate it. Yeah, desaturating it works. Alright, now we do the white. Because it makes it pop. You know, it makes it pop, makes it easier to read. And then I'm not gonna start on the overpaints right away, I think. I'll wait till I finish everything else before I do overpaints. I think I would have waited for the line colors as well, but eh. Alright, do not do that one. And maybe don't do the one next. Alright, I don't feel this in this. Sorry, Callie. Bum, 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 bum. Outside of maybe the Padaru, just because it's own thing, this is, I'm pretty sure, going to be the quickest one, and I've been working on it for 35 minutes already. Yay. Alright, if I have that white line there, I'm not gonna keep the one that I had. And then, I don't know, maybe get rid of these. No, I like those. Alright, maybe I could... No, it doesn't make sense for it to be there. Oh yeah, these are definitely necessary for the overall commission. For the overall piss. Eye lines. And then just make like a dark red. Color that shit in. Do I hear sirens? It's like 12:30 in the morning. What the fuck? And again, I guess you can have an emergency any time of day. Oh. Okay, yeah, and there's gonna be some finagling I need to do with overpaints, but otherwise, boom. That's one. Life never truly stops the emergency. Thank you, emergency services. True, yeah. That is indeed true. Damn you, life. How dare you not stop? How dare you insist on pressing forward? Like to give me free pizza so I can't argue. Alright, that's fair. Dude, the fucking free pizza shit from Domino's last night is such a scam. Free pizza, my fucking ass. What's the point of a goddamn free pizza coupon if you need... That's delivery only, mind you. If you need a fucking $19 fucking surcharge on your order before they will actually deliver to your goddamn house. Like, what the fuck? What's the point? Like, if I could pick it up as well, like, fine, sure, whatever, cool, free pizza, yippee, yay, woo. But what the fuck? because I wasn't yeah, shit in Detroit. Like that's when my shift driver came in and wanted to make a crew pizza, and we all agreed on one and got to slices. Nice, let's go. But like, I wasn't planning on picking it up because my aunt was sleeping and I didn't want to wake her up. Just go pick up a fucking pizza at like 11:30 at night or whatever. It's dumb. But out of curiosity, I was gonna. I said it to pick up as opposed to delivery just to see, and it was like, yeah, you have a coupon on your order that's for delivery only. We'll make sure this doesn't apply if you go pick up. I'm like, what the fuck? So yeah, no free pizza for me. Also, the fact that the goddamn charge, like delivery charge, is $5 now, bro. What the fuck? If I ever order pizza, like again on my own, just for myself, I'm just gonna go pick it up. The place is 5 minutes down the road. Literally, it's literally 5 minutes. It's easier for me to just drive myself. I get the food faster and it's cheaper. Don't have to worry about tipping the driver. You know, the food itself is the same price, but there's no delivery charge. I wouldn't necessarily mind delivery charge being as much as it is if it weren't for the fact that you know that the fucking drivers aren't getting paid well. You know that delivery charge isn't going into the pocket of those who actually gave me my goddamn pizza. They're going in the pockets of assholes. Right? Like it's not like it's going in it. It's not like that $5 I spent on delivery is going directly into the pocket of the person who gave me the pizza, like physically handed me the pizza. You know, so if that was the case, sure, fuck it, why not? I wouldn't bitch about it as much. But oh my god, it's so frustrating. I hate that the States is a tipping culture. Right? I hate that we're a tipping culture because I don't necessarily mind tipping people. That's fine. But I shouldn't be the one responsible for paying their paycheck through that tip. Pay your fucking employees, you know? A tip should be just that, a tip. Never mandatory. You know? It's like when I do commissions, you know? I always said I I always set the option to allow tips because you know if somebody wants to tip me, then cool, like it's appreciated and like thanks. But it's there as an option. I'm not ever expecting it or requiring it. If I was requiring it, I'd add it to the base price of the actual fucking commission. And then like if you don't tip people, then you're the fucking asshole because oh hey, you didn't tip the person and now they're not gonna get a good wage for the week. It's very irritating. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Not one bit. And all things considered, I'm the kind of person who tips well. Fucking went to an IHOP once and gave the fucking server $20. My order wasn't even $20. Because you know I want to be generous, and I understand that that's that's their livelihood. That's how they make their fucking money, right? So I gave him $20, and he was very, very thankful for it. You know, not to pat myself on the back or anything. He was just, tipping culture is the worst because I don't want to feel obligated to tip someone just because if I know if I don't, they're not making money. Like, I try to be very generous tipper due to the nature of things, but I wish it wasn't like that. I wish people just get paid well. Work as an in-store and like getting a few extra bucks from tips is nice extra. Yeah, right. Like getting tips as an extra. That's what it should be. It's a tip. You know, it should be just a little extra, and getting that little extra is nice. You know, I've mainly worked retail, so never really tip jobs, but occasionally, even though we aren't supposed to take them according to store policy, but occasionally, it's very not regularly at all, but every now and then, somebody would give me a good like $5 or $10 for helping them do something, whatever, right? And I'm like, okay, cool. It's a nice little bit of extra cash, but it's never expected. I'm just doing my goddamn job. God, they look so weird flipped. You can tell that they're not like some of them look fine. Like this one looks fine flipped. This one looks okay. The eyes are a little weird, but otherwise it looks okay. This one looks good. The Pataru's a fucking Pataru, but then it's like I don't know, the way I drew the eyes on this one, it's kind of weird. This way, this one. Sorry, this. This one's okay. Fortunately, I don't need to keep them flipped. Actually, I think the play is to erase this. Do what I've been doing. No promises I finish this tonight, by the way. I'm gonna go until I don't feel like going anymore, but otherwise... otherwise, yeah. So yeah, no promises I finish this tonight, but I will try to get as much work done. Hey Chaos, what's up? How are you? Like, I'll try to get as much as I can done. But yeah, we'll see. Uh, okay. God, some of my key bindings are very unoptimal. Hey Ume, if you're still here, for the horror mission in Phantom Liberty, do you know the name of it off the top of your head? Just so I can like mentally prepare myself for when it's coming. Because I am not good with horror, but I'm locked in. I'm locked in. We're going down it. I think it's somewhat damage. Okay. Yeah, I'm locked in. We're going. Fuck it, we ball. Yeah, my game is being weird as fuck. Also, the fun part is I want the SMG, and to get the SMG, you need to spend even more time in the horror section. Yay! I should just not do that mission at like 2 o'clock in the morning, you know? When it's nice and bright and sunny, yeah. Should just stream Cyberpunk for that one mission. You're like, hey, watch me scream. Nah, Cyberpunk's a off stream game for me. Mainly because I don't want it to censor the nudity, because I don't like censorship, and also I don't want to disable the like copyrighted music, because I like the music. Like my drip of V doesn't even have titty out right now. Clock of winning gonna try to live company. Literally never. Not only do I not like horror, I have zero interest in Lethal Company. I have less than zero interest in Lethal Company. I will never play it. That's not an exaggeration. If somebody gifted it to me on Steam, I would decline the gift. Like, I'm always willing to try things, just not spooky things. Like, this is so sad. I'm being quoted with this one. Well, okay, I say not spooky things. There are some spooky things I'm okay with, and I've willingly put myself into spooky scenarios before, for the sake of friends. Yeah. I've willingly put myself into spooky scenarios before for the friends. Like, we one Halloween, me and a group of friends went to a like at like a what would you call like Green Street Gardens? Because that's what it was. That's where it was. Like a what kind of store would you call that? That was on my channel. What that is? What the? It's a husky screaming. Button funny. I press funny button. I like that sound redeem because it's a husky screaming and it's funny. It's silly. Anyways, a few years ago, me and some friends went to some friends and I went to a like haunted like corn maze thing. Um, it's sort of like a haunted house, but like outside. So it was like a haunted corn maze and stuff. Not like super scary, right? Not like an extreme thing or anything, but the intention is to spook you a little. And I did that because friend one. The actual story behind it is the reason we went there is because my best friend, had a crush on this girl at the time, and the haunted attraction, I guess is the best way to put it, saying it, was just a means to an end to hang out with her for a few minutes. for like half an hour or something, because the girl my friend had the girl my friend had a crush on was working there, and she was like she was like at the end of the maze or whatever, like except like taking the tickets or something. I don't remember exactly. The funniest thing is obviously the like haunted attraction wasn't free. We had to pay a little bit of money to get in. My best friend covered all of us. It was a group of like 5 of us, I think, 5 or 6. Or I think him. It was 5 or 6 of us. So yeah, it wasn't free. Spent a decent amount of money. The funny thing is, the crush. We ended up just hanging out with her later that evening, anyways. After she got off of work, completely for free and for like a few hours. So, yeah, embarrassing stories. Julia, if you're here, I'm not sorry. So yeah, I think it was back in like high school. I think it was back in like high school. So it was a while. So I say a few years, but no, this was like over a decade ago. I've been there before. When you're a teenager, you're a hormonal teenager, and you like someone, you do what you can to spend some time with them. And it's not like Well, that was the motivation to go to the haunted attraction. I keep calling that because it's not a haunted house, but I don't really know exactly how to describe what it is. It's like a corn maze, and then there was like a section at the end where it was just kind of like a 100-meter run. It was like a 100-meter sprint where people were like dressed up as zombies and stuff chasing after you. I don't think they would. I don't think they were allowed to touch you at all. So it was just kind of for the like aesthetic. um, Whatever, the haunted attraction, right? It ended up being pretty fun, like all things considered. You know, we all had a decent enough time. It wasn't. It's not like it wasn't worth the effort or the time. It's just the initial motivation and intention's funny to me. I forget why, but like back in high school, one of my friends dragged me and my sister to a haunted thing the high school was doing. I don't remember the details or the why. Yeah, my high school didn't. As far as I'm aware, we didn't do things like that. We had like a like I won't say Pride Week, but Pride Week has different connotations. Um, like a school Pride Week, um, where we would like paint the walls of the school and stuff. But we didn't have like a school festival or anything. You know, we obviously I'm American, so you know like the Japanese like anime tropes of having like the school festival where you have all these attractions. Everything. Nah, obviously we didn't do anything like that. I think it was the last time school day. I see. I see. Yeah, we didn't do anything weird like that. Or I say weird. It's not weird, but we didn't do anything like go that far for anything school related. All right, so I'm not going to say the name of it because it would dox me. It would dox my high school. Um, but my high school actually does. Um, at least it did. I think it still does. It puts on a local art show every year in the spring. It does a local art show featuring exclusively student work, and through the art show, students can sell their artwork. Anybody who's willing to buy it, they can sell the artwork. Um, and there's a lot of like prizes for scholarships and stuff. You can get a lot of scholarship money through it. Funnier story: the same friend who I still talk to ended up ordering pizza from the place. Nice. Hey, everybody loves pizza. Oh. Unless you don't like pizza for some reason, which fair, I guess, valid. I don't know why you want it, but you know what? Everybody has their own taste, I guess. Pizza's such a versatile food that even if, like, say you can't eat gluten, right? You can get like a gluten-free pizza, like gluten-free dough. Like, say you don't like tomato sauce, you get a different sauce. You get like barbecue sauce, which is weird, but don't do that. But you could do that, or you get white sauce, like I do. Because you know I like Alfredo sauce on my pizza. Um, Not that I'm opposed to tomato sauce. I'm not opposed to red sauce, but I like the white sauce. Spanish give pizza. Fair enough. But I don't know, it's just one of those things where like you can do a lot of things with pizza. You know, you have a lot of options. But anyways, my school is one of those sports focused schools in the middle of the country. It was always something to do with football, basketball, track. Yeah, I mean my school did excuse me. My school had sports, but all things considered, we were mainly like we were keep in mind saying this public high school, not a private school or anything, nothing fancy. But if my school had any focus, it was definitely on the arts. It was 100% on the arts. Um, I won't give like any real details. Like, okay, to be fair, I don't mind giving details in private on Discord because I don't really give a shit if Bree knows what high school I went to. They'll she use that information against me at all? Like, who cares? But like on stream, I'm not gonna say it. Um, Well, okay, I say high school, right? I actually went to two schools. My senior year, I had to transfer and do something I had to go to an entirely different school. I wish mine was like that. I was far more interested in cable arts and sports. Asthma. Yeah, I played some sports growing up. I played baseball when I was younger. Not for super long, but I did play it. I tried to get into basketball, but the team that I would have got put on, it would have been a case of if I got onto that team, which I could have, right? It's not like, oh, you have to try out and make it. Yeah, no. Like, either you pay the money on the team or you don't. Um, if I got on that team, I actually pursued it, that basketball team, I never would have got like any playtime. I would have been a bench warmer. And even if I did get playtime, I never would have like got the ball past me or anything. Pretty much everybody on the team was just giant assholes. And it was like in middle school. So you know what's worse than just assholes? Preteen assholes. asshole preteens, because oh my god, teenagers suck. They're the worst. They're just so mean. They were mean back then, they're mean now. It's funny. I don't I never realized it at the time, but in hindsight, one of my best friends in high school, and I'm still friends with him now, um, he was one of the most popular people in school. Just blanket statement, straight up one of the most popular people. And I didn't think anything of it at the time because, by all accounts, like, nobody really messed with me in high school, but nobody messed with me in high school because I was friends with like two or three very specific people that resulted in me not being messed with. However, saying that, my friend group was kind of the weird kid friend group, if that makes sense, right? Not that we were all necessarily like super popular or unpopular, and we didn't like get like incessantly bullied in high school. Middle school, yes, not high school. Um, yeah, I didn't really get bullied in high school. Middle school, yes. Anyways, we were like the weird kid friend group, so it was all just like kind of the saying social outcast is harsh, but also kind of true. But it was a big group of us, There were a lot of us in that group. I'm friends with a lot of them still, though some of them I just don't talk to anymore. Which happens. High school. And then my senior year, I didn't pretty much have any friends. I had like workplace associate colleagues, but for the classroom instead of work. it my relationships in my senior year of high school specifically were there exclusively as a means to not be entirely lonely in class in my last year of school. But I never considered any of them friends. I doubt any of them consider me friends, and I have not spoken to a single soul that went to my school that I actually graduated from in my senior year. I have not spoken to a single one of them since. When I moved states to the school I mentioned prior, everyone assumed I do sports because of my size. Tell them I had asthma and I love video games and art, man. That's turf bullying. Yeah. Well, art wasn't a bully target in my school because we had a lot of art classes, like a diverse set of art classes. Okay, so for me specifically, I will list all of the art classes I took. I took just the general intro art, which everybody needed to do, painting, sculpture, photography, fashion, right? I took all of it. The only thing I didn't do art related was art history, because it's more history than art. Like, what high school offers a fucking fashion class? you know? Anyways, yeah, the art thing wasn't really a target for bullying because of just how prevalent it was in our school. And on top of that, a lot of the like one, smartest kids, and two, most popular kids in the school were art students. I wasn't one of them, but I was on good terms with a decent number of them. You know, I want to say it was like friends, but you know, I was on good enough terms. But yeah, like our valedictorian was an art student. I'm like pretty sure. Ah, high school fun times. I wish I didn't have to move for my senior year though. I wish I could have finished up at the one school. I suppose I having to go to a new one. Back alright. I had to fist fight. Yeah, who we fighting? Fight the bullies. Keep in mind, when I say I wasn't bullied in high school, I mean that, but it's not like I didn't have my fair share of drama. Oh, and I was bullied very, very much in middle school. I think a big thing is in high school, I think people were scared of me because I was a big guy and I just didn't take people's shit. I never got into any fights explicitly, but yeah. Big guy with resting bitch face who kind of kept to himself a lot of the time and just didn't really take people's shit. So it was like, oh yeah, don't fuck with him. It's a mix between that and, like I said earlier, I was friends with like 2 or 3 very specific people that were more on the like not asshole side, but they were on the side of the social ladder that would be filled with the people who would actually bully others, if that makes sense. So as a result, I personally never got fucked with a lot. In high school, my group was like unbothered, which is nice, even if we were slightly nerdy kids who played card games. Well, we still do. Yeah, like a lot of my friends were giant nerds. Card games, video games, you know, like fucking in 11th grade, we all got like super into Yu-Gi-Oh! Right? And plenty of games and everything. Not a lot of my friends were art kids. You know, I was one of the few artists, like me and a couple of others, but we didn't even really talk art all that much. They were got me in Magic together, and that's only for that. Yeah, I got into Magic in high school as well, but then I didn't play a lot. The time I got into Magic, all right, so I got into Magic in like 11th grade. But I moved schools in 12th grade, and I found a small group of people to play with. But the school itself, my second high school, didn't like that we played Magic in the cafeteria during lunch. I don't know why. We weren't hurting anybody, and it wasn't against school rules, but we got told off a few times, so we just stopped. We eventually just stopped, and when that happened, I kind of just stopped hanging out with those guys because I'm like, they were kind of assholes. They're just a means to an end. This happened. Commander next to my left. Shameless Itali player. Yeah, I don't know enough about Magic to really say anything about it. Yeah, it's completely opposite from my school. If you didn't do sports or weren't one of the top ends of the class, you were nobody. The sheer irony that the last 2 years I had all of them come up to me asking me about games. A little late. No, you're fine. No, you're good. It takes a minute. I will steal your spells and use them against you. That is a threat. Oh yeah, well, fine. I can't do anything about it, so do it. Do it. I dare you. You won't. You won't. Except you just said you would, so you would, but you won't. um, yeah. See, games. All right. So, I went to school in the early 2010s. You know what came out in the early 2010s? Skyrim. You know what literally everybody talked about for the entire rest of the school year when it came out? Skyrim. Skyrim was so big that there were actual teachers in my school that were playing it. Like my music teacher played Skyrim, and people would talk to him about Skyrim. I say music teacher, I very specifically guitar. I say music. I mean very specifically guitar. um. So yeah, Skyrim was fucking huge. So playing games was just, it was not a bully target. Speaking of said guitar teacher, he had access to two different rooms in the school. One of them being like the general band room, and another one being functionally a computer lab. Here's the thing: he never actually sat down and taught. He never like actually taught. So most of my time spent was in the computer lab, just fucking off, fucking around, not doing anything. For one of the semesters that I had him, I would be in there just playing Dota. Literally, I would just be in the computer lab playing Dota. I knew people who would just be playing Minecraft at the time. You know, like games were not a like negative connotation or target against you at the time. Pretty much everybody played some form of video game. Even if it was the more popular ones, even if it was something like Call of Duty or Skyrim or something. Uh, okay, cool. Um, yeah, high school fun times. 10-year reunion this year. I told my best friend that. So apparently, the school that I didn't graduate from but went to for most of my high school, um, I think they're trying to get together a high school reunion. And I told my best friend if they do one, and she wants to go, and she's allowed to bring a +1, I will bring her +1. By all accounts, since I didn't actually graduate from that school, I don't think I'd be invited normally, but I can tag along as a +1. I wouldn't be opposed to going. Arguably, I would want to go. Boy, howdy, that would be fun. I'm not gonna get super depressive right now, but oh boy, that would be fun. But I'll go. Just shits and giggles. It could be, why not? I'm sad my sister isn't having a little birthday party for my little nephew this year. Apparently, I think she's taking him somewhere related to Sesame Street. I don't know the full details. Apparently, there's something like Sesame Street related up in Pennsylvania that she's gonna take him to, I think, or Virginia or something like that. Um, I think that's what my aunt said. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe they can come over here and just hang out for a while. That could be fun. Oh my god, I did a piss poor job cleaning this shit. Remember last stream where I spent a lot, like, the back half of it just cleaning as much as I did, putting in fucking flats? Yeah, that's what this is right now. Except now it's even worse because I'm going into actual shading. Oh my god, it's so sloppy. How did I miss all this? Line 2 Electric Boogaloo. Yeah, you're right. It's just, how did I miss this shit, you know? Uh, well, can't do that, but I can do this. There we go. Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats. Dude, I miss college. College was... I peaked. I peaked. College was the best time, and I loved it so much. I just didn't go very long, but the little bit that I did do, peaked. Straight up. What even is that? What? Is it the hair? Oh, I get it. Why is it being weird? Why is the color not accurate? Why? Yeah, why is the color not accurate? I went to college, I grew up, but it is what it is. Yeah, I never finished college, so functionally I might as well not have gone either. Why is it weird? Is it... No, the multiply layer is turned off. Oh, that's why it's being weird. Oh, that's why it's being done. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, that explains a lot. Fuck me. Alright. I'll leave that as is. My god. Oh, okay. Okay. Now we get back to actually doing the thing. We gotta do the thing. And we do the thing. I think I have about, what, 14? Yeah, go for it. I don't mind. I'm looking forward to Dawn Trail. I still need to buy it. I just... The money that I have right now, I'm using for very specific purposes. I have just enough to cover me for a little bit, for exactly what I need. So I don't really have the money to spend on something like Final Fantasy, unfortunately. Even ignoring the sub. Like, even ignoring the stuff, yeah, I can't buy, like, I can't pre-order Dawn Trail yet. I never did Eureka. I just have no interest in doing Eureka. I'm glad that it exists. I like that it's there. Just never done it myself. I probably never will. But I hope your Eureka has been going swimmingly. Hope it's been going decently. I think didn't Pint recently make a video on Eureka? Not saying that's your motivation. Just I think Pint did recently make a video on it. Fun, a little slow but fun. Yes, he did. The Pint is great, and he makes great videos. His editing's great, and he's a funny, silly man. I like the funny silly man. Oh hey, it's Goomba. Mr. Gargua. The Gua. Oh my god, I've been going for almost half an hour and a half already. Goombas. The Goombas. Alright. Moving to the screen now. I don't like that color. Yeah, that's a little better. Maybe a little lighter. A little darker, actually. Oops. Ping pong. I deemed the pipe video was a month ago. Probably closing it too. Yeah. Is she done? No. Okay. I'm like, that was not a very long string from her. She was. Yeah, I watched it. That's why it came to mind. It's not working out quite as easily as this one. Blame the Bune. Blame the Bune. Ah, yes, rabbit people. I've done rabbit people before. Where are they? Rabbit people. Rabbit people. Or rather, it's rabbit person. But it counts. Pretty sure this is the only time I've like drawn Vera. I like this one. This one's okay. I like this one. This one's okay. I don't like it as much. I think I did the ears a little. Oh, the ears. The ears are ears. Bunny. The Bunny. Yeah. I like both. I'm simply a simp. Fair enough. Yeah, I've definitely drawn my fair share of Final Fantasy characters. Final Fantasy 14 characters for commissions. It happens. Once a Final Fantasy artist, always a Final Fantasy artist. I guess ultimately what all that matters is that it looks good. Is it looking good? Oh, it looks good and readable. Looks good is fine, but it needs to be readable. I like Vera. But there's one thing I don't like about Vera, and it's their nose. And I know that sounds weird, but if you look at the nose, like the underside of it's lighter than the rest, and that's just weird to me because in my mind that's not how noses work. The underside's like always darker just because of how light works. So it fucks with my head. I don't know if it's as big of an issue on male Viera, but on like the women, it's very noticeable to me, and it bugs me. And it's also like Code with the dirt noses. Yeah. But that one's not as bad to me because it's like more uniform. Like the dirt noses are more uniform. Oh, doesn't matter. I don't draw my emotes with noses. They don't have noses. It's a non-issue for this, so who cares? Oops. I am getting hungry, but we are running out of things to eat because my aunt is not buying lunch meat for some reason. She has not bought lunch meat, and I'm like, I just want sandwiches, damn it. We have blood. We have bled. We have plenty of bled. Plenty of bled. Plenty of bled. No nummies. Yeah. No, we have plenty of bread, but just like no lunch meat, so like I need to do a thing real quick. Go hee hee hoo hoo. Hee hee hoo hoo. Also that. Oh. Hee hee hoo hoo. And now I return to whence I came. Ha ha ha. I will force her to drink. That's the last thing I do because she needs to drink more water. She doesn't have a damn near stroke again. I am. I'm so tired today, like weirdly tired. I don't know why. I slept enough. Like 7 or 8 hours of sleep or so, something like that. You know, like I got enough sleep, so I don't know why I'm as tired as I am. I said earlier I was planning on sleeping for a bit, but that didn't happen. It's fine. It's just a bit annoying, a little annoying. All right, just erase it all, redo it. Think about the lights working, and then go from there. I just had a screen flash. I don't know why. Dude, my computer's fucking weird recently. Like, ever since I had to, like, reinstall Windows, my computer's just been weird. Maybe there's some setting I changed in the BIOS that I don't remember that's just been fucking with shit. I don't know. Like it's not any malware or anything, no viruses. I do very regular scans now. And a lot of weird flashes and hiccups with YouTube and Twitch. Dude, YouTube and Twitch have been no, not Twitch first specifically, but like YouTube is weird at times where it'll just randomly skip forward in the video by like 15 seconds unprompted. I don't know why. I don't get it. Like I get it. I downloaded malware back in December, but it should be gone, and it is gone. The malware that was downloaded shouldn't be having this effect anyways, even if it wasn't gone. More of a like data log, like a fucking keylogger than anything. Yeah, I do regular scans. Make sure I haven't done anything weird since. And fucking, I reinstalled Windows twice, even. You know, it would have to. It would have to be some goddamn extremely advanced malware to somehow survive two fucking Windows reinstalls that completely wipe the computer. That's what my Bobo. Yeah, I feel you. I I wish I had a new computer. Even with the issues that you're having, I wish I could just get a new computer. It'd be nice. Oh, my hand's itchy. I don't know why. No, you don't need to be sorry. I'm just broke bitch. What money I do have, I it's not computer money. Right? It's not computer money. Even if I had a little bit more money, it wouldn't be enough because I do not have a ton. That is okay. It's enough for me to survive, but hey, if I get another like $10 through Twitch, I get another payout. That'd be neat. Wouldn't it be this month, but it'd be sometime in April. That'd be pretty cool. The birthday and the anniversary is coming up in May. That's pretty neat. I don't know what I'm doing for either of those, but assuming I'm not busy something else, I'll still stream. The anniversary is May 19th, and my birthday is May 22nd. I feel like if I was bigger and could justify it, I could do like a birthday anniversary like subathon thing where I would just not a full subathon, but for like those like 4 days, I could just do things and stuff. Just like stream a bunch, but I don't have anything planned. And last year I got like people were generous and gave a bit of bits and subs, but not like a ton, right? Not an egregious amount. I think it was mainly on the anniversary more so than the birthday. But you know, that's what it is. I have no idea what I'm gonna do this year. Last year was easy. It was just Tears of the Kingdom. You know, last year was easy. I just played Tears of the Kingdom. Nice, simple, free, easy fucking game. I don't need to do anything special. I'm just gonna be playing it anyways. But this year, I don't know. I don't have anything like planned. Maybe there's a big release I'm looking forward to around that time. Like maybe if the next Soraya patch, maybe if the next Soraya patch comes out around then, or maybe if I don't know, if like Hades 2, like the early access is available or something. I don't know. But those aren't guarantees that they will happen, at least at those times. Like, I have no idea. At least for Tears of the Kingdom, we knew it was coming out around that time. Sometime like mid-May, right? Last year. And I didn't play it early. Like, I didn't play the leaked version, the early leaked version or anything. I played it on launch day. I had a lot of fun. Feels so far away. It kind of does, right? Good times. I've been playing a lot of Cyberpunk. That's been fun. But Cyberpunk's not a stream game for me. And even if it was, I'd be done with it by the time my birthday and anniversary roll around. Can you believe that in May it'll be 2 years that I started streaming? Ignoring the fact that I have streamed before back in high school, but I digress. I streamed in high school, and then let me find the picture. Let me find the piece. I don't remember what year it was. 2017 maybe. 2016 I think. That seems more likely. Oh my god, 2016 has so much fucking art. It's 2016 or 2017. I'm in 2017. Well, no, it can't be 2017 because 2017 was. It definitely wasn't 2018. It wasn't 2015. It must have been. I don't remember. Let me just look it up. 2016. God, this is old. I don't wanna show this. It's old. But this. I'm pretty sure it was this. I did it on stream. I actually worked on this on stream. It's so gross. Ew. Get it away from me. Get it away. Gross. It's disgusting. Go away. Wait, I did that on stream. Bro, Ruby. It's so bad. Well, Ruby is kind of in a weird spot right now, so it might not be a good idea for me to. But if it weren't for the fact that Ruby's in a weird spot, next year specifically would be the 10-year anniversary of me starting digital art. Not the 10-year anniversary of me doing art in general, but digital art specifically. Here, I'll show an even grosser piece. Oh, this one's gonna be real gross. Oh, this is gonna be disgusting. Oh, this is gonna be so bad. Oh, it's so bad. Oh, it's so gross. Anyways, October 9th, 2015, right? Depending on how Ruby's status is, I could still do it. The Ruby fandom's not gonna die just because the show is dead. I was thinking of redrawing that maybe, but I don't know. Oh god, that piece is so disgusting. Ugh. Ew. Ew. Ugh. Ew. There's a Terraria piece I did at the time that I could redraw, but I don't know if it's even a good idea to, just because I've already redrawn it once. Hmm. Oh, he's doing another Ruby drawing. Yeah, Ruby's kind of like how I measure my art progress. Not Ruby the show, but like Ruby the character is just kind of how I measure my art progress. As weird as it sounds, because here, where is it? Yeah, we saw that one, but obviously I've drawn her more than this. Man, there's no easy way of showing this without my head being in the way. That works, right? You know, and you know, holy shit, it was in 2020. Yeah. Oh, I don't want to do another one this year. I could. Well, I could, but I'm not. Let's play during 2020. Yeah, I like those. I like these two pieces. I actually like both of these pieces, right? I could redraw her again, but oh my god. Dude, my art's completely different. I mean, I could. I might do it this year, because this isn't... If I do it, though, this is a December piece, because all of these, except this one, all of these were drawn in December. I'm pretty sure they were. I know the 2015 and 2016 were. Yeah, okay, yeah. The 2019 is the only exception. Wait, no, wait. Yeah, okay. This one's not December. Not December, but it is in November. This was a November piece. This is a December. This was December, and this is December. And not only that, this one, and this one were all my final pieces of that year. Those were all my final pieces of that respective year. Ruby capstones. Pretty much. I'm not even into Ruby anymore. The only reason I'm in the server is because of the people, not because of the show. I don't give a fuck about the show. I watched the show, but I don't give a fuck about the show. Not anymore. I used to. I used to give a fuck. Nowadays, I don't really care. I feel bad for the employees of Rooster Teeth who are losing their jobs, but that's irrelevant to the show itself. You know, I can feel bad that people are losing their jobs without caring about the actual, like, product that they produce. I share that feeling, it seems. Like, I do not look in the Ruby channels of that server. I don't participate on that side of the community. I don't look at the subreddit at all. Same people know, so keep me around. Yeah. It has... That server could be about literally anything, and it wouldn't matter. As long... Well, okay, I say literally anything. It could be about any form of non-bigoted media. It wouldn't matter to me, because I would still be in there just because of the people that are there. And the funny thing is about that Ruby server is it has like 2, maybe like 3 dedicated communities, right? I'd say maybe 2 communities. There's the Ruby community, those who are there for Ruby, and then there's a community of people who may have been there for Ruby originally, but definitely aren't anymore. And those are that I'm on that side, and that's the people who participate in like Free Talk 2, like the Vtuber channel, like gaming, the art channel, stuff like that. Not the Ruby side. As long as the people I enjoy interacting with are still there, I will stay. One day my plot will make an elf server be successful. I mean, I'm down for an elf server. I think that depends entirely on the future of the show itself. I still need to watch Rerun. I need to watch it. But I've been too lazy to Yarhar it, and I don't have Crunchyroll. And I Ooh, after they announced a fucking price hike, I am never getting Crunchyroll again. Fuck that. I won't lie about yarharing anime. Oh, I've just been too lazy to recently. Because when it comes to yarharing anime, also I'm fucking, you can't see it obviously, but I'm doing a little arm movement every time I say that. Um, when it comes to the yarhar, um, I prefer torrents as opposed to streaming because third party the third party like pirate streaming sites for anime all really fucking suck and are all really fucking sketchy. Whereas torrents, at least from where my sources come from, aren't. They don't suck and they're not sketchy. I've just been too lazy to do anything with it recently. It's last episode for now is coming out soon, right? I'll probably watch it then. I'll find a way. See, I have no issues watching anime legally. Like if it's on Hulu or Netflix or something or anything that I have access to, I'll watch it through those means. Hell, it's anything on Hulu is like very convenient for me because it's probably my favorite of the like big streaming platforms, the big like content streaming platforms. Um, and my family pays for most of that shit. Next week, but dub is still behind for what it's worth. I'd watch it subbed anyways. I'd watch it subbed anyways. I have no issues with dubbed anime, but unless it's like my only option for it, unless it's my only option or the default option, I tend to prefer subs. Um, oh, saying that, I watch Baki dubbed. That show was fucking weird, and I probably shouldn't watch it dubbed, but I watched it dubbed anyways. Oh, it's all in the same layer. Alright, those gloves being like solid black actually look pretty fucking nice, but I know that's not the character design. Well, shit. No, Freeman is good. Freeman's voice actor is amazing. Oh, I believe you. I'm not one of those like asshole purists who like I will only watch subbed anime. Nah, I'm not one of those guys. Like dub is bad, it's all bad, it's objectively bad, blah blah blah. Never watch dubbed anime, always watch sub, blah blah blah. Nah, I'm not one of those guys. I don't care. If a show has a decent dub, I might watch it dubbed. It just depends on my mood and the show. For the most part, I prefer subbed because a lot of the time when I'm watching like a seasonal, the sub is what comes out first. And it is the like default, but there are a lot of shows I actually prefer dubbed. Panty and Stocking I prefer dubbed. Full Metal Alchemist I prefer dubbed. I watch Baki dubbed. I actually prefer the sub to Dragon Ball. I prefer the Japanese voices in Dragon Ball, but it's easier to watch it dubbed, so I watch Dragon Ball dubbed. So I did watch Dragon Ball Super both. I did both for Dragon Ball Super. Tournament of Power I watched while it was airing, so I watched it subbed. But the other arcs I went back to and I watched Super in a very weird order. But all the other arcs I watched dubbed. The Universe 6 tournament I watched dubbed. The Goku Black arc I watched dubbed. I didn't watch the Resurrection F arc because I watched the movie, so whatever. I did watch the Beerus arc. I watched that dubbed. But yeah, when it comes to like dub versus sub anime, it just depends on the show for me. I generally watch sub more often than not, but you know sometimes I watch the dub because it's what's available, or I generally prefer it. or whatever, right? Like Death Note's another example of a show that I prefer dubbed. Fun fact about Death Note, it's not my favorite anime. Not even close. But saying that, it's probably my most rewatched anime. I'm like pretty sure I load up Death Note and watch it at least like once a year. Mainly just because, well, I say rewatch it. I don't rewatch the full thing. I stop at you know where. If you've seen it, you know where. I don't know if that's even really a spoiler at this point, considering how old the show is, but all the same, that's where I stopped watching. If you know, if you know, you know. If you don't, well, watch Death Note and you will know. Um. Anyways, on that note, I rewatch it once a year because it's just like, I don't know. It's one of those shows where it's an easy watch for me. Um, it's fun to watch while I'm doing something else, and it's one of those things where I will just watch like the highlights on YouTube, like the best scenes. It's like watching fight scenes on YouTube, right? I would do that for Death Note, but pretty much everything up to like episode 26 or whatever is a highlight for me. So I just rewatch it. I really liked it too much, but my sister's really into it. It's just fun watching the back and forth cat and mouse game that L and Light do. Whether you like it or not is very subjective. You know, my best friend fucking hates Death Note, which is fair. But I just like the cat. I like the cat and mouse game, and because I watch it dubbed, I can watch it while doing something else. I don't actually have to like pay attention to it. I just put it on and just watch. Ever watch Skits? What's that? If that's an abbreviation or acronym, I am unfamiliar with it. Ghost in the Shell. Oh no, I haven't. I haven't seen Ghost in the Shell. I have not seen Ghost in the Shell, unfortunately. There's a lot of classic anime I still need to sit down and watch. Like Cowboy Bebop, I started it and I got to like episode 5 or 6, but I never finished it. I still need to see Akira. Like I still haven't watched Akira. Family Callback is one of my first animes I watched. Thanks to Adult Swim. Let's go Adult Swim. I've seen bits and pieces of it, I'm sure, because you know Adult Swim, but I never like sat down and fully watched it. So I can't wait up Inuyasha and Big O. Yeah, Inuyasha is one of those shows where I watched as a kid when it came on because Adult Swim, but I never like actually sat down and fully watched through it. And I don't know if I ever actually will just because of its length. Um I do know it's like a more longer show, and I don't have issues with longer shows. I just have limited patience. I have limited time. I have nothing but time. I have all the time in the world. I just have limited patience. I didn't, man. I've forgotten so much. Yeah, that happens. Um, one show I do want to sit down and watch at some point is Monster. I really want to watch Monster. It's been on the list for so long. I hear it's just so good. I hear Monster is just so fucking good. Uh, and yeah, take a skippy sip. Oh my god, I've been going for 2 hours. I'm not even done with 2 emotes. Oh my god. The first one took me like 35 minutes, but this one's been taking me the rest of the time so far. Oh boy. Alright, this one shouldn't be that hard. It's mainly hair, skin, and scales. Yeah, that one should be that hard. It should probably be like on par with this one. A little more. Padaru's Padaru. This one's gonna be tricky. Not tricky, but I think this one's gonna take some time. So I don't have nearly as much cleaning up. This one, simple in concept, but in execution, there's a lot of little things about it that might actually not making it take a little bit of time. Same with this one. Maybe less of this one, but I don't know. I don't know about this one. I don't fucking know about this one. Anyways, okay, so doesn't help that I'm like tired, right? It doesn't help that I'm tired. I'm sleepy. This was just how much you show your work you've done. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I'm trying. I am trying. By the way, you can call me Cody on stream. It's fine. I don't care. My name is not a secret. I know the whole VTuber thing. Whatever. I don't care. People. If you know me as Cody and you call me as Cody, you can call me Cody. It's fine. It feels weird calling myself Cody. I don't say the name often. But yeah, obviously, if you don't want to, you want to call me Cloaco. That's fine too. Just putting it out there. It doesn't matter to me either way. I'm just not hard pressed about it. Did I not shade that side? I just know a lot of people online know me as Cody, and obviously my like IRLs know me as Cody. It's not that Clocko itself is a weird name, but in MMOs, like both Final Fantasy and WoW, the people I play with, I'm like, yeah, just call me Cody, whatever. So, eh. I will call you cute fox friend. If you want. How did I whatever. Okay. How the fuck did I do like 7-hour, 8-hour long streams with Persona 3? How the fuck did I do that, man? How the hell did I do a 16-hour Xenoblade 3 stream? You were entranced. I really was. I love Persona 3. It's so good. Can't wait for Persona 6. Whenever that's coming. I like that they're releasing them on Game Pass because it means I just spend like $10 at most, if that. You just play it on Game Pass. It's good. Hell, for fucking Persona 3, I didn't even have to spend the money. I just had the 2 weeks for free. In 10,000 years. Yeah, it feels like that. I mean, obviously that's how that's okay, that's not necessarily how, but that's why I did it. That's why I did those like really long Persona 3 streams. I was trying to get through it as fast as I can. Not that I didn't enjoy the game. Obviously I could enjoy the game and play a lot of it at the same time. Oh. Alright, eyes. The lashes. This is a decent enough color. We'll do that. Yeah. Yippee. And maybe like a darker blackish. That's really sloppy. Then the sclera. And then the iris. Iris of Hololive fame? Yes. Hmm. See, it's weird because I use red on the like the outside of the eyes to like kind of enunciate it, adds a little bit of like pop. But because the hair is also red, it just looks weird being in the middle as well. Beauty is truly in the eye of the beholder. If you say so, I don't know what problems with that. Like I don't necessarily disagree, but I don't know what prompted that. I just realized that this is like the first set of emotes that I've done. I was joking about Iris, and yeah, I was goofing. Oh. This is the first set of emotes that I've done where I don't have every fucking emote just having the iris fully showing. It's fine, it's just need to adjust to it. Ah, sorry. I like how the eyes look even when simplified. Because obviously I put a little bit more work into them when they're not emotes, but well, it's not that I don't put more work into it. It's more so like try to put more detail into it. Alright, now we color the lines. Where's the lines? No, it needs to be darker. It needs to be a little brighter. A little bit darker and brighter. There we go. I guess I could do it for that and that. Fine. Oh no, that needs to stay black. Ooh, I suddenly got a headache. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why I suddenly have a headache. I'm gonna. Man, I'm tired. What is a bodega? I don't live in New York. I don't know what a bodega is. No real money maker. I think a little darker. Yeah, it works. Let me show you all what's on my mind. Oh, actually, I have to do this. Fortunately, I can't just do it. Words. I can just do it across the entire thing because the whole point is to leave like the outline, like the solid thick outline on the edge outside of the black. I think I made one exception for that once because it just would have looked weird otherwise. Nope. Nope, never mind. I did not make an exception. So I am inconsistent with the thickness of it. I'm so hard pressed about all these little details when I know they won't even show up if you use this as an emote. Like at emote size, a lot of these blemishes literally won't show. Hell, the fact they're even showing right now is because I'm zoomed in to 600%. Like this thing, right? Like I'm not gonna keep this, but that bit right there, right? You know, you zoom out, like zoom in 100%. You can't even tell. This 100%. Zoom out like all the way like here. Well, that's too far. Like this is like almost emo size, right? You can't. There's no way in hell you'd be able to know. Always on my heart, right? That's how I feel about it. It's like, yeah, nobody else could tell, but I can tell. I would know. Starting again, so I roll the dice. And waiting. I've been thinking. Fading. Fading. Alright, that's two. That's two. Wait, no, that's not two. Fuck. No, I still got shit to do. Oh my god, that looks like ass. Oh my god, that looks like ass. Why does it look like ass? It looks like ass because it is ass. Dude, how did I flub the cleanup on this so bad? Even when I was doing the fucking line, like the colors, I didn't. Oh my god. The rest aren't this egregious. The rest are fine. Yes, for the line coloring, I can't be too upset because I am kind of working half blind with the way I was doing it. So that's on me. I guess saying all this is on me, but yeah. Yeah. Do do do. My angel. We can do the twist. Come a little closer. We can coexist. Me and my angel isn't on a ship. Party with the fortress. Yes. Oof. Tired. Oh, oh, oh. Whoa, oh. Oh, actually, yeah. packages. I'm gonna scream. Yeah, I'm not even. A lot of this would be solved with just overpaint it, which I probably should just do. But that's later. Yeah, it's just weird that I'm as tired as I am, considering how late I stayed up. Like, I don't think I went to bed till like 8 o'clock. Like 8 in the morning. You know, and I slept a decent amount. Yeah, sometimes you just it's just one of those days, I guess. All right, that's two. Now on to the next one. Oh nope, next one's gone. Bye bye. Uh-oh, bye bye. Yeah, I feel like this one isn't actually going to be that bad. I don't feel like I need to clean up nearly as much. It remains to be seen, I guess. Fun fact, this is my favorite Miku song. Miku, Miku, ooh you. Miku, Miku, ooh, you. I think I'm Miku, Miku, ooh, you. Oh. Stretching. Ow, my shoulder. Fuck. Bad stretch. Bad stretch. Yeah, okay. So the blush, I think, needs to just go out above. Yeah, it's fine. And then maybe make bits of the blush a little brighter. Do a softer brush for it. That works. Okay, that works. Thank God I just copy paste the color because it's the same color no matter what. Makes it a lot easier. Yeah, I was right. This one's not nearly as bad. It's it looks like it could be, but there's just not as much going on with the overall like composition, I guess. Yeah, there's just not as much going on. I didn't touch the hair yet, but still. Even I don't feel like it'd be that bad. Oh, excuse me. I have no idea what color to do here. Retro rocket's about 500 meters away from the moon. Mayday! Mayday! She got lost for a second in space, guys. You know, as you do. Sometimes you just get lost for a second in space. Mayday? Did I tell you? What? Tell me what, huh? I don't know. That depends. Did you tell me? You should reiterate. So I can know whether or not you did tell me. Why is there a volcano on the moon? So was that a dog at the end? Oh, huh. I dropped some frames somewhere. I don't know when. Sorry, I was in Eureka. Sherry said Pog about the emote being your favorite one. Yeah, this is my favorite one. I like this one. Well, you know, it wasn't really help me if it... Obviously, I mean, what am I saying? My favorite one? No, obviously, I love all of my children equally. Yeah, yeah. You know, I don't play favorites. I love all of my children equally. You know, who can say which one's my actual favorite? I was just reminded of that one like dark comedy sketch of these two dudes. There's a home invasion. These two dudes do like a home invasion. I think it's two dudes. There could just be one, but they do a home invasion of this family of four. Um, and they basically are like, yeah, you have to shoot one of your children. Like you have to shoot one of your children to the mother, and you know the she has to make a choice between one of her two children, and the gun is loaded with blanks, like or not loaded at all. So she fires on the child, and the dudes just take off their masks. Like now you know which one of you is the least favorite, and they just walk away. Dark comedy. Like, it's so fucked up. It's funny. God damn. Right? It's fucked up, but it's dark humor, you know? And then like at the end, like the children's faces are just like flabbergasted. Like everybody's face is like entirely flabbergasted. I, it's fucked up, but I was reminded of that about me being like, yeah, I don't have a favorite child. Fun fact, I'm not the favorite child. It was my sister. Everybody in my family knows it. Like you can straight up, like if you ask my aunt, like she'd just straight up say, yeah, no. Like my sister was 100% the favorite child. 100%. I don't resent her for it though. I mean, what could she do? Not like not be right? Like whatever. It's not her fault. I have copious amounts of mommy issues. Yay. I don't know. Me and my sister didn't get along super well when we were growing up, but like we're on decent terms now, and I don't resent her for anything growing up. I feel like me and her were pitted against each other, like without realizing it when we were younger. At least to some extent. Not, I don't know if it was even necessarily intentional. It just kind of happened. Yeah, me and her weren't like super duper close growing up. Well, we're not like super duper close now either, but we're definitely on decent terms. Just a mutual bonding because of the shit my mom did. My sister's just busy with life. She has her career and her son, and she lives far enough away that it's hard to see her regularly. So I don't see her super regularly. Once every few months.
That was truly cringeworthy.
What, my mom's cringe? My mom is cringe. My mom's very cringe. Oh, if I had Steam open this whole time. What download? Oh, Gary's mod. Why? What? Okay. That's gonna be a non-stop issue moving forward, isn't it? A small update. It didn't affect anything. Maybe that's when I dropped frames. I don't know. I mean, what's the screen gonna be other than just pure white? You know, white hair. Wonder what the highlight's gonna be. Oh no, it's just solid white. Who could have guessed? Who could have thunk it? I guess it's not like solid white. There's a little bit of color to it, but it might as well just be just straight white. Straight orange. It is still looking a little messy on bits. It's weird. I'd say my brother and I have an okay relationship, but at the same time, I'm sure how much that would say if you knew as a sister instead of a brother. Yeah, well, I unfortunately can't relate to that as much because I'm not trans, so I don't know exactly what that's like. Like, my best friend is trans, and thankfully, everybody supports her very much. You know, her family supports her entirely. Um, all of her friends support her, you know, but that's not me, right? And obviously that's not you either. So I can't relate fully, unfortunately. Like, in terms of the like queerness factor, you know, I'm very openly bisexual and they don't give a fuck. Hell, for the longest time my aunt actually thought it was just gay. She was just under the impression I was gay. And she didn't give a fuck. And I'm pretty sure my cousin, I have three cousins. The youngest cousin, I don't know if she's gay or bisexual, but she's dating a woman. So, like, obviously in that sense, like, nobody really gives a fuck in our family. I think I just kind of use the same colors. Oh no. There we go. May as well. My cousin-in-law is either gay or bi, and most of the family seems fine with her, and yet I catch my dad, brother, and grandmother saying some really sus shit. Yeah, there's a lot of time there's a lot of internalized like bigotry. I saying homophobia is not adequate because it's not just homophobia, but like just generally bigotry, and they might not even realize that it's bigotry, right? Alright, I'm not gonna play the full video. I'm not gonna play the video itself, just the audio, but it just reminds me of this video I saw on Kaiser Neko's channel earlier. Where is it? Hank Hill says trans rights. Hank Hill says trans rights. Hell yeah. Propane is trans ally. I I love King of the Hill. King of the Hill's funny as shit because okay, so when I was younger, I hated it. I hated it, but I also didn't understand the satire. Now that I'm older, oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. Now that I like understand it, now that I get it, it's so good. Not to get like too into politics or anything, but man, if conservatives in our country were more like Hank Hill, I think I'd actually respect them more. Because all things considered, obviously he is a conservative man, but he's well-meaning and he cares. He's well-meaning, he cares. Maybe a little misguided, but then like, he learns at the end, it's like, oh, I was misguided. I was being a dumbass, basically. I don't obviously I'm very left-leaning, but I don't think conservative viewpoints necessarily are inherently evil or bad, but just the way that they are presented nowadays, most right-leaning individuals are just they're too far right-leaning, and they just want to infringe on the rights of others. It basically just gets to a point where unless you are a cis white male, fuck you, right? And it sucks. If you're trans, if you're LGBT, which trans does fall under technically, if you're black or minority at all, if you're a woman, they want you dead, frankly, and it sucks. But that is a heavy topic for not here, really. Nothing inherently wrong talking about it, but I try not to get too much into politics on stream. Well, Vtuber, let's go. Ugh, no. My issue is I have my beliefs, and I'm very left-leaning, so they're progressive beliefs more so than anything, but I'm bad at articulating them, so the second I try to argue with somebody, it's impossible for me, because I'm horrible at articulating my actual thoughts, and at the end of the day, when it comes to politics, they have their opinions, they have their beliefs, they have their views, and nobody's willing to change them, which is very unfortunate. You just end up getting in an argument that results in nothing. My general philosophy in general for life is just so long as somebody isn't hurting anybody else with their actions, fuck it, who cares? Just let them live and let live, right? Just let them do their thing, right? As long as they're not trying to actively hurt anybody, it doesn't matter, right? And that's not even like political things, just like, let's say somebody is like a furry, right? Like, so say somebody's a furry. By traditional means, that is considered quote unquote weird, but so long as they're not hurting anybody, who the fuck cares? It doesn't matter, right? Let's say somebody like reads a lot, like all they do is read. You know, as long as they're not hurting anybody, right? Like they're accomplishing, you know, they're seeing through to their obligations, any obligations they need. As long as they're not anybody else, who cares? Oh, even in regards to like more taboo things, like say hard drugs or like prostitutes or whatever, right? As long as it's not literally ruining their life, who cares? And it's hard to talk, discuss, and argue anything because of those facets. You need to be able to articulate yourself, but also there's so many folks talk about sources and argue against so many unique sources in time. Yeah, and I don't feel like bringing up like sources and finding resources to debunk everything because at the end of the day, then if somebody's too far gone, they'll just be like, oh, it's fake news or whatever. It's like, oh, well, I don't trust that, or it's a waste of time. It's a waste of breath. You just have to take it and just accept that they're living in blissful ignorance. And unfortunately, a lot of it is a lack of empathy, a lack of generalized empathy for others. It's they a lot of even not necessarily the more extremists, right? You know, even those who don't necessarily have like extreme views will still have the viewpoint of "fuck you, I got my own," or "why should I bother helping you when I have to worry about my own shit?" When a lot of it boils down to it's like generalized community. Having a stronger, more well-rounded community helps everybody, including yourself. It makes life better for everyone and not just you. I think I actually need to do a third shadow. Try to limit it to just like one shadow and one highlight. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, a big part of it is like I would argue because my family is very right leaning. They're very much leaning right. I'm pretty much like the only left leaning individual. Maybe my gay cousin is left leaning, but I don't know. I don't know. I haven't thought politics with her. Um, but you know, I sometimes they go on tirades, and I just want to argue with them because like I know they're wrong, but I have no way of articulating that, and I don't have sources to back up the fact that they're wrong. And it's just I think about it, and then I'm like, yeah, this is just a waste of time. If I try to argue with them, it's just a waste of time. Gonna stab my grandma about blue fructose, right? Okay, so like our roommate, right? He's black, you know.
Bruh.
He's black, but he has right leaning views, and like I literally heard him say verbatim once, "Who gives a fuck if he's racist if he's doing his job?" How do you argue with somebody like that, with that stance? How do you argue with a black man with the stance of who cares if they're racist or doing their job? In regards to politics, keep in mind. I think it was about Trump specifically. You know, like how do you argue with that? Especially I'm white. You know, I'm white. I don't have a leg to stand on. I have not experienced institutionalized racism. You know, so it's just one of those things where it's like there's nothing I could do here. Yeah, I don't get people who hate Bluey. Oh wait, no, I understand. They're fucked in the head. Bluey's so cute and wholesome and promotes good values. Once he's a little bit older, I'm gonna force my nephew to watch Bluey. I just that's an excuse for me to watch it because I've actually sat down and like really watched it. Killed by what you don't know. Much more than you I fucking say so. Go die for me, so that dice a key. Murder is so fucking kawaii. Got me. Give him the base so we can all say, alright, yay! So, where it goes. Yeah, it's weird that I'm as left leaning as I am, considering my entire family is right leaning. My grandmother was, my mom is, my aunt is, my cousins are. I know two of them are. I know two of them are. I don't know about the third. Like they're all very right leaning. It's weird that I am the one person in my family that isn't. I don't know about my sister. I have no idea. I've never talked like politics with her. And that makes me worried about my nephew, because I don't want him. I hope he grows up to be a decent individual, but I don't want him to grow up to be. I don't want him to grow up with that like mindset and mentality. I want him to like actually care about and respect and love others. He's too young right now. He's turning 2 next month, so he's still too young for it to have like any for politics to really be a thing for him. You know, there's nothing you do about it right now, which is fine. But yeah. When we lived out west, seems like everybody in the immediate family was left leaning. Moved here, central US, and almost all my mom and I slowly went right. Yeah, a lot of it is environment. But like, I live in the East Coast. I live in a left leaning like state and stuff, you know? There is a decent number of right leaning individuals, but granted, we have had a Republican governor for a while. Or we did? Is our governor still Larry Hogan? Oh, no, our governor is Wes Moore, Democrat. Cool. It was Larry Hogan for a while. So I thought it would change. Rico Pagos has been bopping night. Let's go. Well, it is like Friday night, Saturday night, Friday night. I don't care if it's Saturday. I reject your reality and substitute with my own. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. A little more saturated, I think. Okay, next. Thought so. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I didn't really like mean to get into like political talk. That's never my intention. I don't really like talking politics, even if somebody agrees with me, because it's like if they disagree with me, then it's just an argument that nobody wins, and if they agree with me, it's just an echo chamber. So it's just a lose-lose situation. But is what it is. I don't know my own rules. I probably have a no politics rule. I don't know. I don't know my own rules. I don't listen to them anyways. They're my rules. If I don't need to listen to my own rules. I have no problem with it, but I get us it kind of sort of thing. Yeah, I mean, you're not in trouble or anything. I'm not mad at you. Don't worry, I'm not gonna punish you. I don't know my own rules. It's just, if somebody's a dick, I'll ban them. But if they're not a dick, then I don't care. Yeah, when it comes down to it, though, and that whole kerfuffle, my friends are all pretty much similar minded. I have a few friends that are more conservative, but they're not like so far gone. Um, but my family's all like fundamentally disagrees with me on a lot of things. Do 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 wah wah papa papa do 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 wah wah. Well, at least this one didn't take nearly as long, though. I am at 3 hours. Papa, choo choo, choo choo, choo choo, wah. Papa, choo choo, choo choo, choo wah wah. Papa, choo choo, choo choo, choo wah wah. Papa. I actually like the added glow. It's not a solid color, but it looks decent. She looks so cute. Color lines, and that's 3. A little brighter, actually. Brighter, but desaturated. Well, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Papa, toot toot, toot toot, toot wah wah. Papa, toot toot, toot toot, toot wah wah. Toot toot, toot toot, toot wah wah. And now that will be stuck in your head for the rest of the day, and I don't apologize. It's Papa toot 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 wah wah. Wait, alright. I I I don't apologize for what's about to happen. Oh, this is actual full song. I think it's a full song. I don't want the full song. I just want the. So it looks good on some bits, but it looks not great on others. So I need to. Chippy chippy choppa choppa, chippy doopy daba daba, chippy chippy choppa choppa. uh, the actual song name. The song name is Doobie Doobie Doo. This isn't the full song. This is just Chippy Chippy Choppa Choppa looped. But if you want, here's like the actual like song. I never actually listened to it. I never listened. I just Chippy Chippy Choppa Choppa Doobie Doobie Daba Daba. It's Chippy Chippy Choppa Choppa. You've corrupted the youth. I've done no such thing. I will corrupt my nephew into being a well-respected, valued member of society. Unlike me. Huh, weirdly, this color doesn't sit right with me. Oops. I just got another flash. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Chippy chippy choppa choppa dooby dooby daba daba. I love the meme though with the little cat just vibing. The little cat's so cute. That's three. That's three. Three. Well, wait, shit. I say that. It was three. Nah, I actually need to do a little bit more. Need to like white outlines. Actually, I need to do these very specifically. Alright, this makes sense off of the context of 3. If you know what I'm talking about, but if you don't worry about it. Bree, were you ever a homestuck person? Nope. Alright, fair enough. I was. I read it in high school. Don't bump, 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 bump. It's one thing I managed to avoid. That's fair. See, I became a brony. Oh no, it's fine. I did too. Nope, brony and homestuck. And weeb. Shit, I didn't even hide any of that shit back in high school either. I was subtle about it though. I wasn't obnoxious about it. I was more subtle about it, right? Because like some fans are very obnoxious about it, but I was very subtle about it. I didn't like wear shirts with with that stuff on it or anything. Um, I wasn't talking about it nonstop, very incessantly to anybody that would listen or even anybody who wanted. All right, you play WoW, so you know what I'm going to refer to. On MMO Champion, yes, MMOC. There was a brony thread that I was a very active member of. For like 3 or 4 years. Of all places, MMO Champion. I I don't know why there specifically. I think the thread is still around, but it gets like one update every like few months. It doesn't get post much anymore. I think a lot of the core members moved on to a Discord server. All right, now we're at 3. Yay, 3's done. Oh, not even half. I was mostly in Derpy Boo for images, not anymore. That's fair. We cover up the pad rule because it's a pad rule. Who cares? Alright, yeah. That's what it's at so far. Ah! I think I am going to call it here though for now because I'm tired. I'm hungry. I'm tired and hungry. And thanks everybody for tuning in and watching and stuff. Take a fucking guess who we're gonna raid. Just take a wild fucking guess. Ooh, spooky raid. I will be back with more soon because I need to finish this. But I will see you all later. Bye bye.